Hi everyone, hope you're all doing pretty well. Right, I don't like people getting hold of the wrong end of the stick. Good English word that, the wrong end of the stick. What am I talking about? Right, it's that Genesis 10 verse 5. Let's just get it up, let's have a read of it. It's a lot of people are saying that this contradicts the Bible, and certainly contradicts the account of Nimrod and Tower of Babel, because of how it's worded. So, if you take particular notice of this, it says, from these the inhabitants of the islands spread into their lands according to their languages and their families and by their nations. And so immediately people are saying that the languages were already split, the languages were already divided. But that's not so. How do I know? Okay, come out of this, go into the internet, bring up what dialect means. Dialect, which is a noun, and in the dictionary definition, simply means a particular form of a language which is peculiar to a specific region or social group. And then in brackets it just says the Lancashire dialect seemed to be like a foreign language. So go back to that scripture again. I'm sorry to shove us all about here and there, but we've got to get to the bottom of it, haven't we? Bring it up again with that new thought in mind. Read it again. From these, the inhabitants of the islands spread into their lands according to their languages, but substitute languages for dialects. Dialects, languages, one of the same. So to answer what everybody's saying and saying that the Bible is contradicting itself, the Bible is not. There is no case to answer here. This simply means that there was one unique, one language of the earth at that time, but there was multifaceted dialects. So they took their dialects of that unique language and went and spread out to the lands. Because if you now look at Genesis 11, verses 1 to 9, that is the account of when Nimrod got haughty and wanted to signify his arrogance by shooting an arrow into the air in God's direction. And this is the time when new languages, completely new languages, came about. Not dialects, but completely new languages. So Genesis 10:5, although it happened before Genesis 11, 1 to 9, you cannot rely on that as being that the languages were split before Babel, because they weren't. So if you understand the true definition of what dialect means, it makes perfect sense that Genesis 10:5 was only referring to their dialects of that one unique language that the whole world was speaking at that time, Hebrew. I hope that answers it. So the Bible hasn't contradicted itself. In fact, this has reinforced the Bible to me. This has told me everything I was taught as a kid is still true. I hope you feel the same way. Goodbye.